activity together, and this is an activity that you can do with your families. I sent home the recipe card that has all of the different ingredients, which is all the different things that you're gonna put into your Play-Doh in your backpack this week. So you'll have this and you can do this with your family so that you can make some Play-Doh, okay? We're gonna do it. It's called Kool-Aid Play-Doh. All right, let me follow the recipe. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 cups of flour. So I'm gonna take my measuring cup. Okay, if you have a measuring cup at home, you're gonna use your measuring cup. You're gonna measure out 2 cups of flour. Let's do this together. I'm gonna scoop it right here inside my measuring cup. I'll flatten it out so I can make sure I get enough. And I have gloves on, but it's way more fun if you do it without gloves, because then you can feel the different textures and the consistencies and how the way that the flour feels. It's pretty fun to feel. Okay, so there's 1 cup of flour. Now we're gonna do another one, because our recipe calls for 2 cups of flour. So here's our 2nd cup of flour. And we're gonna level it out. We're gonna make sure that it's flat on the top. Okay, and there's number 2 cups of flour. So we're gonna put in all of our dry ingredients, which is also our salt, and it needs 1/4 cup of salt. So I'm gonna take my 1/4 cup measuring cup, and I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of salt. There we go. This is one of the reasons that we don't eat Play-Doh, because there's a lot of salt inside of it. See, we're gonna pour it right there into the dry ingredients. And then we need 3/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Let's find our teaspoon. Here's my 1/4. I only have a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm gonna do 3 of those. Can we count those together? Look, 1. I'm gonna flatten it. 2. And 3/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And then I want a package of Kool-Aid. I chose an orange Kool-Aid today. So I wonder what color it's gonna be. What do you guys think? I think it might turn into an orange. That's the choice I made. But you guys can choose whatever color Kool-Aid or flavor Kool-Aid you want. So it's gonna make it smell really yummy. I think mine's gonna smell like orange. What do you think? So it's gonna smell yummy, but you still don't wanna eat it because there's a lot of salt. See right here? There's our dry ingredients. I mixed it up with my fingers and it's all combined. We're gonna see what happens when we put all the wet ingredients in there. So today we're dealing with boiling water, which is really hot water. So this is when you're gonna need some help from your parents, because we don't wanna burn your hands. So I'm gonna pour in the boiling water. It's 1.5 cup boiling water. I already measured it so I could put it in the microwave and make it warm. And then I'm gonna put 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. There's my tablespoon. So let's do this together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now's the fun part. We get to use our hands and we get to mix it together. Remember, this part is hot. So let's have your parents do this part first so that they can mix it together before it gets, while it cools down for you. So we're mixing it together. And what's happening with all of the dry ingredients as we put in the wet ingredients? What's happening? What do you think? Look at it. If you look at it, you can see it's getting wet. All of the the flour and the salt, it's getting wet because of the water and the oil, and it's all combining together into our Play-Doh. Ooh, and you're gonna love it once you smell it. Mine smells like orange because I use the orange Kool-Aid. All right, you work it together. First, it's gonna start off really sticky. But as you work it together, it'll get less sticky. All All right, and then when this is all combined together, you know those alphabet cards I sent home with you guys? You're gonna be able to use those. You can roll your Play-Doh and you can put them on the alphabet cards and you can create letters using your Play-Doh. All right, this is what mine looks like. Ooh, I'm gonna have to work it a little bit more, but I'll have to do that later. Look, there you go. There's our Kool-Aid Play-Doh. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week. Bye.